Hello and welcome back, Fel fans, to Witchery Explained. Last episode, we continued talking about the Rite of Binding spell, where you bind various things to various other things, from spell circles to locations to familiars to specters. But we couldn't get to that last episode, so we're going to get to that this episode. In order to make a Spectral Stone, though, you need to cast the Rite of Necromancy to make a Necromantic Stone. Then, from a Necromantic Stone, you cast a different Rite of Necromancy to make a Spectral Stone. So let's go ahead and create the first Rite of Necromancy. This rite needs to be done at night. So we're also going to cast the Rite of Total Eclipse. That will go ahead and make it nighttime. But first, we need Spectral Dust. Now, all of you beginner mages out there will go ahead and want to get Spectral Dust from the cheapest manner possible. So what you're going to want to do is take an Arthana and use it on a spectral familiar. Oh, but I can't do that. I cannot do that to this little guy. No. So for you witches that are further along, why don't we go ahead and use a Spectral Stone, which is what we're making this episode. Let's do it out here. As you're going to see, a Spectral Stone stores specters in the stone. We have one Banshee in here. Watch out for Banshees. And you want to use the Arthana for the killing blow, because the Arthana helps drops, as we've mentioned in a previous episode. And then you get the Spectral Dust, which we already had, but yeah, because I was testing it. I was testing the spell to make sure that there wasn't any issues and whatnot. Hi, Piggy. I can't do anything to hurt you. No way. Look at him sitting there. Anyways, let's get back on topic. To cast the spell, we're also going to need a regular attuned stone. Now, this attuned stone is what becomes the Necromantic Stone, which is what becomes the Spectral Stone. We're going to need a bone and rotten flesh. I have that in here. Here we are. Bone and rotten flesh. Wood ash and an iron sword. How do you just get one out? There we go, one. And an iron sword. Well, that was terrible. There we go. And then Spectral Dust. Since it needs to be done at night, we're also going to want well, it's night now, but I said we would do the Rite of Total Eclipse. So let's go ahead and do the Rite of Total Eclipse. You're going to need a stone axe for that. And quicklime. I believe I have some. No, that's gypsum. As was mentioned in a previous episode, quicklime is made straight from wood ash. I'm a little iffy on that recipe myself, but only grabbed one. These witches, they will teleport wherever they want. Okay, so axe. Now, I know it was just night and I made it day, but only because I wanted to show this Rite. And quicklime. Wait, was it the ritual? It is the ritual chalk. Okay, good. That is the Rite of total eclipse, and it makes it night. It eclipses the sun with the planet, meaning that the sun is on the other side of the planet, aka night. Now, let's go ahead, drop our attuned stone, flesh, bone, wood ash, sword. What else was it? Flesh, bone, wood ash, sword. The spectral dust. Of course. And then cast. And there we have it. The Necromantic Stone. Just a note about the Necromantic Stone. Its actual main purpose is to control the undead you raise with a brew of raising. This is not what we're using it for today, because I don't really have too many players on that I would want to send monsters, undead monsters, to attack for me. I could send it to attack mobs, I guess, but I don't really have any that I want to do that to. So let's just go ahead and turn the Necromantic Stone into a Spectral Stone. What you're going to need to turn a Necromantic Stone into a Spectral Stone is the stone itself, Congealed Spirit, we'll cover how to get that in a later episode, Condensed Fear, that will also be a later episode, Spectral Dust, we already have that, and a Bowline. So, let's go ahead and craft the Bowline. If I remember right, actually, yeah, I pulled it up right here, so here we go. Iron ingot, bone, and emerald. I'd always go for that box. Iron ingot, emerald, bone in here, bone in here. And there we go. We have a bowline. Bowlines actually are good for commanding mutated creatures. Well, a certain one. Also, it says it is like shears, but can harvest trapped plants. We'll cover that in a later episode. And cobwebs. Now, shears can normally cut down cobwebs and turn it to string, or if you want the full cobweb, you can use Silk Touch, I believe. At least, I don't think that was version specific. I'm pretty sure that that's still doable. And here we are, 6,000 altar power. So, Necromantic Stone, Bowline, Spectral Dust, Congealed Spirit, and Condensed Fear. Oh, must be performed at night. I did not notice that the sun raised while we were talking. Oh boy. Oh, see, that's where the problem was. It starts it off halfway through the night. So here we go. And there we go. We get the empty Spectral Stone. We also get the Bowline back, so that is good. So now we have the Spectral Stone, and we can bind a Spectre. Whew! All of that just to bind a Spectre. Up to 3 spectral creatures of the same type into a Spectral Stone. This means that one Spectral Stone can hold 3. Now, usually you would just cast a Rite of Summoning in order to summon a spectral creature to put it in the Spectral Stone. But today's episode is not about summoning. Today's episode is about binding. We're going to want Spectral Stone, Spectral Dust, and the Bowline. Bad news. Really bad news. We don't have any more Spectral Dust. I don't want to do this. Poor piggy. Let's make it a little quicker. There we go. Oh. Here's my piggy. Poor little guy. Really did not want to do that. But we need him to cast this. She's in a hole. Unknown Rite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha! Aha! Oh, jeez. In my rush, I missed a spot. And there we go. Whew! Oh boy. That was so much hassle over one Banshee. And I did that. Wow. Okay. So, Fel fans, that is how to make a bound Spectral Stone bound with a Banshee. And we can go ahead and check that off this episode. Okay, there we go, Fel fans. So then, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you like my show. It really helps. Comment below if you have any comments, if you want to see anything in particular, or just to say hi, really. Or you can comment below to say how dumb I was for forgetting to have that glyph? Glyph, I believe, is the term that Witchery uses for these. I sometimes call them a rune, because rune is very common, but glyph is, what's the word? The proper vernacular? The proper vernacular. So thanks again for watching, Fel fans. See you next episode. Bye.